What is up to my brilliant gang? What is up to my brilliant squad? It is your girl Brilliant Bree, and I'm back with another freaking video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But if you're already a part of the brilliant gang, thank you so much for tuning in for another freaking video. Alright, I know you guys can see from that title what's going on. I'm not even going to keep y'all that long today. I kind of just wanted to give y'all kind of like a... It's still kind of like a story time, but it's kind of like an update because all of this is real recent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, head over to my last video. It's named something like Worst Vacation Ever, Atlanta Trip. So just make sure you go check that out. And I'll probably try to put the link down below. But go check out that video if you haven't already. I had a lot of people reach out to me, like on my Snap and stuff like that, you know, checking on me. And a lot of people that were way more mad than I was. So I had to come and give y'all like a little update just so y'all can know what's going on. This is going to be my last time speaking on this situation. The last time giving, I would say, this person clout. Because I'm really over the situation and I really was over it. I made that video kind of like just to tell my experience. And then I kind of like tucked it away. Like I wasn't really worried about it. Like I said, mostly people who were around me, like my friends and stuff, they were in disbelief. So they were worried about it, and they weren't in disbelief about the trip. They were in disbelief about the stuff that she did afterwards. So, which I'm gonna get into. I still can't really believe that she went to the lengths that she did with certain stuff, but I'm gonna tell y'all and I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. I told y'all about my Atlanta trip, and I told y'all that there was an incident, I guess you would say, while I was there. It ended in me not talking to somebody that I usually talk to every day, all day. So, once I made that video, obviously some feathers were ruffled and some feelings were hurt. Excuse me. And I really didn't even go in that video. Y'all comment down below and let me know if I went in that video. Go watch the video, please, and tell me if I went in. I felt like I was really respectful, and I'm still gonna be respectful because I'm not gonna act a certain way based off her character. I can only base my stuff off my character, and I'm just not in that place anymore. If you watch my last video, you know I'm on positive vibes. Like I'm just not the same person that I was before, to where I just want to immediately like just go back and forth with someone, and I'm not gonna ever do it. Like I might have my times where I slip and I might get upset and stuff like that, but as far as like going back and forth, I'm real good these days about catching myself before I do something that I regret. But everybody else isn't so fortunate to be able to do that with themselves. So you guys, after my last video, I actually received a text. Like I told y'all, I was deleted on all social media, and so when that happened, you know, I kind of in my head made my mind up. I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep doing this. Like I'm not gonna keep engaging in these childish kid games. So when I was deleted on everything, I blocked that person on everything. So we weren't friends on anything. They couldn't see my stuff, I couldn't see theirs. I blocked them on my phone. Like at this point, okay, if you deleted me off of social media, then you don't want to have nothing to do with me. So why do I have your number to where we can get in contact with each other? No. So I blocked. So I got a text, you guys, and if I can pull the text, I'll put it up on the screen. But I knew it was her because the area code. So when I picked up the phone, I saw it, and I don't have where my text pop up. I just have where the number pops up. So I already knew it was some BS because I was like, okay, you're blocked. So you either downloaded the app to contact me from like a fake, you know, one of those text app things, or you text me from somebody's phone. So in so many words, it was basically saying like you fat, she called me like fat, I believe, and like told me that I was lying and that I have bad luck and something else. Oh, a gutter rat. She called me a gutter rat, y'all. I can't even believe that I was friends with someone who talks like that. Like I was like gutter rat. Like I ain't heard that since way back in the Gap. I was just like, okay, whatever. So at that point, when she sent that text, I was like, oh yeah, this friendship is definitely over. So I said what I said in so many words. I think I sent like laughing emojis, and then I was like, you're disgusting. I was basically saying that I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. Like, what am I gonna go back and forth with someone for who's all the way over there and I'm all the way over here? Like, come on, make it make sense. Like I told y'all, I've been on her for forever, like about 7 years. And when we first started being friends, we would send each other these long paragraphs going off on each other. I'm not that person no more, sis. So if that's what you thought you were gonna get, like, I'm sorry, cause I can't go back and forth with you. I told her to make sure she likes, comment, and subscribe because obviously she watched my video and felt some kind of way. So I said make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, whatever. Like I said, if I can put the text up, I will. But that's basically what I said back, and after that I blocked her. Cause like I said, I'm not going back and forth. You say what you had to say, I'm gonna say what I got to say, and we're gonna end it. So you guys, I'm thinking that's the end of it. I think that was like on, was that Wednesday? I believe it was Wednesday. Today is Saturday, by the way. I think that was Wednesday night around 9. Mind y'all, it's one of her baby's birthdays during that time. So I'm like, it's your child's birthday, but you're worried about me. And when I say you're worried about me, it's gonna lead into this next part. So I get into work yesterday. Yesterday was Friday. And my boss comes and gets me, and she's like, Brie, can I talk to you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, what's up? So she's like, what's going on at home? And I'm like, huh? And she's like, like, what's going on? And this is normally what my boss says to people when you've offended someone in the office. Like, she'll just assume that you have something outside of work going on, which is why you probably snapped at somebody or something like that. Like, that's always what she asks all of us when someone has complained. So I was like, I ain't did nothing. What's up? So she was like, well, not to anybody at work, but you did something to somebody outside of work. And, she knows that my ex and I aren't together anymore. So she thought it was her. Because I guess from this incident, she was like, this has to be someone that you were dealing with in a relationship-wise. So I was like, no. I was like, my ex and I were on speaking terms. We're not back together. There's no beef or anything like that. So she was like, okay. She was like, well, on the HR line, we received a phone call from someone who said that they think that we should know that there's someone in our billing department that pops pills all day and they smoke weed all day, every day. And that basically, she said the way that they were trying to make it is like I was just strung out. And they also added that, she's not doing any work while she's at work. She's not working all day because she's harassing me and defaming my name on social media all day. Now, y'all let that sink in. So, let's start with the first thing. I'm not strung out. And my boss was sitting there like, when she was saying it, she was like, obviously this person has no boundaries. That's why she let me know. Because she was like, there's no telling what else she'll do or who else she'll try to call that's, associated with you. So she was like, I really want you to know because obviously this person just has no boundaries whatsoever with themselves. And I was like, I agree. I told her, I said, this is someone that was previously my friend. And obviously they were never my friend because a friend wouldn't do nothing like that. So at this point, you're coming for my income. You're attempting to get me fired, which you could never do. I guess she thought when she said that, like, I was strung out on drugs, on weed and pills, that they would, say, pee in this cup. Oh, positive, you're fired. Or that they would automatically say, you're fired. That's not how real corporate jobs work. I don't know where other people work and, like, how your company does things. But my company, number one, came out of my boss's mouth yesterday. She said, well, we don't do random drug tests, especially not based off a phone call that we could tell was very frantic and disgruntled. See, the thing is, people with real common sense, they can tell a concerned phone call from a disgruntled, angry phone call, if that makes sense. So they said when they listened to the voicemail, like, it wasn't like they were concerned. It's almost like they were kind of like rambling off stuff that could possibly get me in trouble or get me fired. So my boss was really concerned because at this point she's scared for me because she's like, what if she calls something else that's associated with you? And at that point, my feelings were really hurt. Like, I was so mad and shaken that I wanted to cry. And I think what she wanted was some attention. She wanted me to unblock her and curse her out or say something or act out in like a rage. I calmed down. I'm not going to do it. I think all my friends and family were more upset than I was. They want to whoop her, fight her. I really don't care to do so because to me, this is really a reflection of how happy she is with herself and her life. It's really a reflection to me on how she feels about herself. It really doesn't offend me. And when I thought about it, I said, Brie, you don't have a reason to be mad because what she did didn't come to pass. Like, in reality, you can't break down something that God is putting together. like just period. And God blessed me with that job for me to be able to provide for myself. I was left in some of the most craziest positions where I thought I wouldn't be able to pay my bills and stuff, and that job came through for me, okay? And the boss that I have now came through for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that you can tear apart what I got going on. And it's anybody that's around her that knows that she did that, hopefully they're telling her like, whoa, like that was a little bit too far, like, because it's just like, what if I wanted to be vengeful and, you know, try to call and out your business, because I know your business as well. At this point, I'm done with it. You know, I'll never ever be her friend again. Never. You know, everybody was telling me, you know, you need to file a harassment, you know, report or whatever. And it's just like, what do I even really need to do all that for? Because it's just like, she's all the way there, I'm all the way here. You know, nothing that she has done has messed with anything that I have going on. You haven't killed my joy. You haven't got me fired. I still have a roof over my head. Like, I have water. I have heat because it ain't got cold in Texas, honey. Sparkle is good. I'm good. Everybody around me is good. So it's kind of like, why even really worry about it? Like I said, everybody around me is more bothered than I am. I just want to make a video because it's making for really good content, because it's kind of like one of those situations like, I can't make this crap up. And it's just kind of one of them situations where I'm like, I'm really like in disbelief. And even when my boss sat me down, and even when she said someone called, like, I still wasn't thinking it was her, because to me, I wouldn't associate her with being that type of person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how highly I thought of her. To be honest, like, I thought, like, if that's my friend, and I know I wouldn't do nothing like that, there's no way that she would do anything like that. But, you know, that's a thing of the past. There's just nothing that can ever be rekindled, or because a lot of people were like, you know, do you think that y'all can be friends again? Never. Like, once you come for my livelihood and how I provide for me and my baby girl Sparkle, you know, that's where I draw the line, because I would never come and try to mess up your money in your household to provide for your children and your family. Like, I would never do that. And I would never come for anything that's associated with you, anything that you've been blessed with. I would never try to come and sap. I thought that I would be down. I normally am down when stuff like this happens, and I'm just really surprised that I'm as chipper as I am. I'm gonna say this: just be careful with who you're friends with, and make sure that you really do observe their character and how they are as people, because when you're not friends with people anymore, they obviously do some drastic things. When I'm not friends with someone anymore, like, I just let it go. Like, I listen and I remember everything. She knows that, all my friends know that. So it's like, as easily as you could come for me with something, I could come for you with something. But I'd never do you like that, and I think she knows that. Like, I would never ever try to sabotage anything she got going on. And I'm just so calm at this point with it, and I'm at peace with it, because you didn't ruin anything. Nothing. I'm still gonna work there. And it's just crazy because my boss was like, well, you're not getting drug tested. She was like, we don't do random drug tests. And she was like, and on top of that, until you're falling out your chair or falling asleep and I have reason to believe that you're strung out, like, you won't be taking a drug test. And I'm like, okay, like, no hard feelings for real, because you didn't do nothing. So you guys, I just want to share that with y'all. Drop down those comments and let me know what y'all think, because I know it's a crazy story. I am not making this up. Like, y'all, this is 100% the truth. I couldn't make it up, y'all. I just couldn't make it up, and I can't even believe that I'm going through this. But this is the last time I'm going to speak on the situation directly. Maybe in the future when I do some story times, or if I do, like, you know, some girl talk tip videos, maybe it'll be on signs I missed with this friend or something like that. But other than that, like, I won't be talking about it. I'm just going to try to let the situation die. Hopefully she'll focus on her family and her life and bettering herself instead of trying to sabotage my life. Because, I mean, that's no way to live at all. And to be thinking about somebody that much where you're looking up their job information to call their job to try to get them fired, it's just another level of low. And to me, it just makes me feel like you're not really happy. And I feel like you should be happy right now, because you have so much stuff that's recently happened to you. Like, you're alive, okay? You have income coming in. You have someone who loves you. You have children who love you. You have family who loves you. Why are you so angry and worried about me? I'm just saying. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you never miss a video from me. And I will see you guys in my next freaking video. Bye.